So in this our adult age, I just feel like there are certain things that I really mean that we should try as much as possible not to be saying to people, because it either hurts their feelings, it either reduces their self-esteem, you know, it just does a lot of damages to them that you just might never know. And then you go on to say it's just words, you know, I was just saying, you know, I did not mean it. So you guys, today I'm actually going to be talking about certain things that you shouldn't be saying to people. Like, you shouldn't be speaking on, you shouldn't be saying it to people like outrightly and just be like, I was just saying these things. But anyways guys, welcome back again to my channel, welcome back to Boomsy Sports, and welcome back to yet another interesting video. Please and please, I'm gonna be pleading with every one of you, turn on your post notification. You guys, please turn on your post notification so that you will be the first to be notified anytime I post a new video. I feel like some people go on and because their post notification are not turned on, I get message of people say, ah, Boomsy, you didn't post today, but I posted. I post every Wednesday, Fridays and Sundays. So do well to turn on your post notifications so I can enjoy all my beautiful content. So let's just go straight into this video. The first thing is, please stop greeting people with you have added weight, you are fat. You just don't know what somebody is dealing with at a particular time. The person might be having hormonal issues, the person might be going through IVF, because IVF makes people really bloated and big. You just might never know. The person is battling with depression that has affected the person's eating habits. Yes, if you go and actually take your time to read about depression, you can actually just be eating and eating and eating and eating and eating and just getting big because you feel like, you know, nothing meaningful, nothing makes sense to you in the world anymore, you know. But I'm not really just here to talk about depression. I'm just here to talk about there's certain things, and these things, don't greet people with it. There are people that will just see you, they haven't seen you after a very long time. The first comments that they're going to make to you is, ah, you don't add weight, oh, you are big, oh, you are fat, oh. They know. And I also feel like there are ways that you can actually, you know, talk to people that with the things that they are battling with, either with their weight and whatnot, they will be freely, in fact, they will freely be able to open up to you what they are really dealing with. Maybe they just lose guard, you know, with their eating and not probably just being in check of their food consumption, or maybe they're actually dealing with something bigger than just food, you know. So please, it can probably even be a sickness in total, just something. So please, courtesy, when you meet people for a long time, or you probably haven't seen this person before and you've probably just been seeing the person on screen, don't go with you are fat. Swallow what you want to say. Swallow all the things that you have in your mind that you want to say as regards to the person. Swallow it and keep it inside of you. If you are not close friends with this person, even if you're close friends with this person, these things actually affect, you know, people's mental health. There are other ways to bring it up to the person that the person will be freely to open up to you what the person is battling with. And then secondly, please stop asking people when they are giving birth. I'm tired of these, you know, comments with newly married couples. You don't know the situation at all. You don't know what people are battling with. You don't know what people have wet their beds every night. It's just, when are you giving birth? When are you giving birth? I see people sometimes drop in their what they call like pool. Even here on YouTube, people drop in their pool. And people that have girls, right, and are content with the fact that they have girl children, they drop comments like, when are you giving us a boy? When are you going to get pregnant for a boy? When are you getting pregnant? 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 Why are you asking when people are getting pregnant? If you're so invested in When are people getting pregnant? You are pregnant and whatnot. Get pregnant and give birth to as much children. I feel like that journey, if you go on that journey is a journey of 1,000 miles. You will not even open your mouth to be asking people, when are you getting pregnant? People are dealing with a lot of things that they just cannot find the words to describe what is going on with them. There's some people that before they got married, they were ovulating fine, they were doing everything, possibly they even got pregnant even before they got married. But you guys, there are attacks on marriages that is not just infidelity and whatnot. Even childlessness is another attack on marriage as well. It takes couple that are intentional about intentional about themselves, that love themselves, that understand the sacrifice of marriage, that will go through childless looking for a child together, because it requires just them, it requires not just the woman but also the man to also go through like medical examination and whatnot. And you guys know that back then, in our generation back then, our fathers, if you are not able to give birth for them, they will chase you and marry another woman. In fact, their mothers will even be the ones to bring other women for them to get married or get pregnant. Some of them even, they want to test first and get you pregnant before they get married to you. But things have changed, right? Things have changed in this. You see a couple that has been battling infidelity for 5 years, and the husband and the wife are just going through these things together, and then you see different people just making uncut statements. When are you getting pregnant? I sense you are pregnant. Like I said people that are even going through IVF, sometimes they might even be bloated and whatnot, or probably just going through something, and then you just comment and just drop it, you are pregnant, or you look like you are pregnant. I've even the ones that even say, I always knew that you were pregnant. Like, is it your womb? Is it your husband? Is the person going to be pregnant for your husband or your father or your this thing? So you see all these uncut statements, they are not necessary. Like, cut it. And it brings me down to another thing that, you know, I just remembered. Gosh, when I was pregnant, the amount of comments of, I know you are pregnant, I know you are pregnant, I know you're pregnant, I did not see, to be very honest with you, right? I did not even plan to say I want to hide pregnancy or whatnot, but the way I saw fellow women speaking on pregnancy, like other people's pregnancy, I'm like, the humanity in you has left you. This is now another thing that has entered you to speak on such a journey. And most of these people are people that have had children before, and I see that people use their own experience as a yardstick for other people. So there are people that you can sit down with and, you know, you're sharing your pregnancy experience. Because it did not happen to you does not mean that there are people that are not suffering during the course of pregnancy. People were saying, like, I was like, you know, I had to even silently just say a prayer. Why are you so invested in people's pregnancy, people's journey? And I did not genuinely see to say, I am praying for, you know, every pregnant woman that I know, that they will go through this journey, even the ones that have spoken about it and even the ones that have not spoken about it, that they will go through this journey. Yesterday on TikTok, I was just watching a video where I saw a woman that gave birth to twins, and the sister was putting up the video and was just saying, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. You guys, pregnancy, it is so life and death, that you go through it, you make it alive, you come back, baby alive, mother alive. You don't know what God has done for you. It is your period of hibernation. Is your period of, you guys know what hibernation is your period to be in your place of peace. Stop speaking on people's pregnancy, people's journey. The least you can do is, you know, right, say a prayer for them. I saw people saying, oh, content creators that don't want to show that they are pregnant, but we know that you're pregnant. You know what they're going to use it to do. What are you going to use it to do? Most of the people that say, oh, they know, it's just to speak with their mouth and just, you know, talk about it and whatnot. They are not concerned about your life. Neither are they gonna tell you congratulations, oh, God successfully did it for you and whatnot. It's just to say mean things to people in their place of where they are just praying to God, you know, to just actually make it alive. You guys, tone these things down. Tone it down, like tone it down. I understand that, you know, it's freedom of speech and whatnot, but that you are not experiencing something in a painful way does not make you downplay what somebody else is experiencing, or even try to put yourself in a situation to understand why the person is not coming out to speak out about something presently. Is that you don't even know what the person is dealing with at a particular point in time. But I see that people like to poke people, poke. Come and say you are pregnant. Come and say how you did it. Come and say what you did. Come and say how you did it. Then when you even eventually speak about it, there is still a problem. Oh, you did not say it this way. You did not say. In general, I'm just saying that when it relates to pregnancy, when a couple is supposed to get pregnant, or when are they getting pregnant and they are not getting pregnant, just tone it down. Just be respectful. The least you can actually do, because these things actually is a lot. You guys, looking for a child, yeah, it is one of the most draining, emotionally, physically, spiritually, is one of the most draining things that a family would actually go through. It drains you financially, it drains you spiritually, it drains you emotionally. If you don't even have a healthy marriage, right? If your marriage is not healthy, you see what they call childlessness can break that marriage to pieces. And then another thing I'm going to be speaking about is, you guys, stop asking women when they are getting married. I'm talking about women that are about entering into their 30s. I see that there's just a lot of pressure. When are you getting married? Do you have a boyfriend? People are allowed to take their time. It's a journey. It's a lifelong journey. People are allowed to take their time to make proper decisions for their life. And if it's not working out with a couple of people that they have been with a couple of people that they have dated, you're not even helping them in any situation to actually even introduce them to anybody, you know, fix them up with somebody, maybe send them off on a blind date with somebody. It's just, when is your wedding? When are you gonna have a wedding like this and whatnot? Like, I see people just throw a lot of insensitive comments to single people. When are you getting married? When are you doing a wedding? When are you doing this? When are you doing that? You guys, tone it down. And I'm gonna say it as well, if you love them so much, if you care about come and eat rice at their wedding, then help them in many ways that you can help them. Link them up. Should be the person that opened dating sites for people to meet themselves, date and get married. Does the person have two heads? The person does not have two heads. People that open dating, interracial dating sites as well, what they call it, white people getting married to other people from other continents, they don't have two heads as well. If you're so interested in everybody getting married, open a dating site and link people up to their spouses. It's that simple. It's that simple. You guys, if I am that interested in, I say, okay, I want my friend to be married, I really want to, you know, introduce my friend to somebody to get married, I'll take my time. I'll take my time and look for somebody and link these people up. But stop throwing insensitive comments to what they call it. You think that these people don't sit down and think about, you know, I want these things, I want to get married, I want to have children and whatnot. They do as well. But please just tone these things down. You guys, there are a lot of things that I actually want to talk about that are main things to actually say to people. It's just a lot of things, right? And just be kind with your words to people. Just be subtle, be gentle. It takes nothing away from you. You guys, if you have other things, you know, that you can contribute in the comment section, is an interactive and open floor. Please make your contributions in the comment section, and remember, tone it down. I definitely will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.